All right, where my camera at? All right, let me check my settings again. All right, now we there. Should be good. Let me refresh. Let's refresh where we at right now. We good. All right, yeah, we straight. We back good. But let me see if I can get my big camera, my other camera back on real quick. Gotta get that switched up. Get the mic switched up, and let me get start my stuff, man. All right, let's go live. Let's get these protocols right. All right, let me do this. All right, cool. Let's get back to the camera. All right, yeah, we back. All right, cool. We good on the camera. We straight. I had to get my get straight on YouTube. So yeah, we back. Okay, tonight's show. Scamming is not intelligent. It's the collapse of civilization. It's how we understand how to. How you want? That's how you really survive. You think scamming is a skill set? Damn. So we got to jump really into this show because it's a good one. It's a good one. Check it out. Intelligence creates. It doesn't destroy. Let's start there. First and foremost, it creates, it doesn't destroy. The reason why we know this is because when you're dealing with intelligence, it comes out of true people of value. A person that values themselves knows that they have something to give. Vice, take, see the difference. But check it out. Also understand that a scammer, well, let's take it back here. A truly intelligent person creates value. Value. But a scammer creates victims. No matter how you want to look at it, you calling somebody a sucker or something, you create victims. But check it out. See, real intelligent people, they solve problems, they invent new ideas, improve communities, create businesses, leave legacies. Uh, you know, kind of can see where there's a need and will fulfill. Big difference. Big difference. A scammer, what they do is they take shortcuts. Yeah, they do that. Take shortcuts, steal someone else's work, lives off deception, creating a new identity, trying to be someone new, someone else, someone, you know, that they feel like, well, nobody discovered from this type of person. Motherfucker, you see through you. So, but also produces nothing lasting. You can produce for you, but you will never produce anything for somebody that outside of yourself. I'm sorry, I ain't follow button too fast. Y'all gotta hear what I'm actually go. So I'm doing it on both platforms, TikTok and YouTube. So we doing a thing. All right. So, but check, scamming is actually a weakness. Why? Manipulating is in creating something valuable. So you rather manipulate Maya in the building something to a lot of discipline and moving forward. Moving forward. Just so you can find your creative balance and how you want to project. I mean, you have to be very careful to present anything if you value and when you're going to go beyond just still from nerves that needs that shit happen. That's what stealing does. It takes it away. It takes when you're an innovator, you understand that you got to create, you got something that you value than anything else. Create something, substance, something that creates the world. Some people at one point in time. It's true. Share supreme amount of dishonesty. You watch it a lot. These shows, FBI, CIA, that are trying to lie, people that are trying these despicable things, just in frame. How you do that when you willing to way, you know, that's the legacy that i.e. JA. But anyway, trust is still a trustworthy. Now, many people you can they're too busy to from you. A lot of ways. Trust, I would say, of course, businesses are going to fail. Marriages will fail. Governments fail. Families fail. Family fail. Trust. Everything that you, everything you can drive. Work, pass offs, trust us without humanity. You have power, anything but trust with each other. But without the only way you can have deception, you have to fluidly to actually move. Understand it. Why people romanticize scamming, taking, damn birds. How do you have a cop if you don't have a thief? Are people born thieves? No. No, that's circumstantial. But check this out. Some people admire their mistake for being. And everybody wants something. Or do they? Something that everything damn costs no matter. So think about it. Anyway, why do you say fraud? Reward appearances over substance. How some look difference. It's a big damn difference. It changes. That's why I mean, my well, right, the human like me moving right along. Anyway, so because society comes on, because this is the thing. Really, you got fake pyramids, romance, investment fraud, and shortcuts that you admire, but you still got to. You want to get good at it because it's you want you. You don't give a shit about nobody else. Understood. And one. Please. To trust But how is this done? It's hard. When you owe, you should have paid that. Now, what thinks America can do things, the government don't even pay their debts. But it's embedded. Until you can be everything is going down for real, guess what? You might want to get, you might want to understand what's really going on. When a country don't pay their debts, what kind of country is that? You know why we won't leave? Because we built it. It don't matter what it is, the land. Give us it back. Do whatever you got to do. But the problem is, we know we live in, it's the same government. We don't really see the difference between 30, 40 years ago. You got to understand it's all something. Calling it an experiment. But it's experiment. Well, you that and when you have, you know, give things back to their rightful owners, the gig and the jig is up. It's kind of like that. You can't transform shit. It becomes nothing. You can't change an ideology because you don't have well, you've been given enough time. You've ran out of ideas. Your one play, running up the middle, that shit kind of done wore out, right? Because you built a foundation of lies, acting as if you even came up with the idea of the sum or the concept of democracy. That doesn't even belong to you. That's homegrown. But it wasn't American. It wasn't European. See, Europeans lose the concept of understanding. They came from a monarch, a king and a queen, tried to say they got away from it when they still serious. And the same from a high-tech society. Always. Never honor nothing that it said it would. All progress was taken away in 20 years. Every foot, take shit, they just take 10 steps back. Get out. Hey, some things you can't make up, but some things are just true. But check it out. See, children learn what adults reward at a very, very, very young age. Very young age. We learn these things. Lying is rewarding here. If cheating, stealing is admired, dishonesty is celebrated. They might begin to think that those behaviors are acceptable once they see their parents doing it. So, what do you think would happen with Nolan Wells? What do you think would happen with Trayvon? What do you think would happen to every last black child that's snuffed out, taken away? These things are rituals, people. These are rituals. This is how things have always happened. I don't understand why people are so it's nothing new. That's why these cases are you don't even have to be a very skilled agent to figure this shit out. Come on. All you have to do is look at the behaviors. Human behavior is to be studied. Human behavior, sociological effect, all. Tell you look at facial features, all of these things. Yeah, I know children with adult reward. So their kids can they get And the reward is the ability to devalue a human being. The ability to devalue a person. That's what we're dealing with. That's what it is. It's not intelligent. I mean, scamming is all considered. It's a scam. Yeah, that you can use. The system can be used. The executive branch can be used. It can be used as a scam. Trump is done and decimate a country. We don't believe it. And habitual behavior. I don't know how they get out. They may be getting to things on self. And because in front of me, I think they're on top of a foundation. That's some shit. Right. Like, that's crazy. But it's all or nothing burger at the end of the day. It truly is. Nothing remains. When you're done scamming, at the end of the day, you done robbed a lot of people, done hurt a lot of people. Those people have to practice a lot of resilience and recover. But guess what? At the end of all of that shit, nothing remains. No invention, no institution, no community, no progress. Look what's in the fucking White House right now. Look what's in there. Okay. The contrast that has lasting contributions that let me tell you what he's taking away. Let me tell you what all I hear in the news every day. Schools being harmed, hospitals, inventions, books, families, businesses, mentorship, all of these things are being eradicated. That's the downfall of any society. But they are builders and they are takers. See, the thing is, builders teach, invent, mentor, protect, produce, employ, and encourage. Takers, on the other hand, deceive, manipulate, steal, exploit, intimidate, would love to do one thing after they finish all of that shit. They just disappear. They don't want to be written about no more. You dig? So, if I could tell anybody, and I try to, I have these episodes to try to tell people don't fall into the bullshit and manipulation aspects of it all. Learn how to do and learn how to understand one thing. Character outlasts cash. That shit outlasts cash all day. Character outlasts cash. So think about this. If you can develop your mind, if you could develop or get good at one thing and perfect it, I promise you, there will always garner a beautiful thought. All you got to do is follow through. Come on, brother. I'll let you go. Come on up. Your neighbor. Come on, brother. What's happening with you? I'm about to end the show. Give me a second. If your success depends on lying to someone else, if has built success, if you borrow time from someone else, do you understand what that means? See, real intelligence creates opportunity that often can be shared from inside out, not extracting and pushing out someone else's identity or someone else's passion. That's almost like unaliving someone. So let's understand this one thing. The future belongs to builders, not scammers. Build something that your grandchildren can be proud of. Build a legacy. Build honesty. Build it from within. Yeah, that's the show tonight. But that's all I'm trying to tell you. Build something from within. Build something good, purposeful, not something that's always depending on take. I'll holler at y'all staying on and hanging on for a little bit. But on this side of the game, YouTube, I'll holler at you. I love you guys. Peace. I love you. But you understand, it's my favorite part of the show. You know what it is? Go ahead. Yeah. The wheel is go. Be cool. Be easy.